Throughout the story, your character is going on a journey. And that journey has a reason, because your character needs to grow, internally or externally, mostly internally. This means that they start off at a certain point, and throughout the journey, they learn things. And because they learn things, they will grow in their mindset, in their way of thinking, and in the way they act, and in the way they process things. That means that at the end of the journey, the character has to be a different type of person than at the start. They're the same person, but they've gone through a growth. They look at the world in a different way now that they've gone through the story. This means you want the audience to get to know your character really well. They need to understand why they make certain choices. They need to understand what makes them tick. That means you have to pay attention to the details. You have to look into why does this character make these decisions, and why would the audience, on the other hand, understand those choices that your character is making. Because you want them to root for your character. In the case of the story of my grandma, of course it's obvious that my grandmother was the main character of the story. And she was the good guy, or woman in this case, because she was the one who was making the effort. And what you could see is that she actually went through a journey. She started off not knowing a lot about football and ended up actually really loving and embracing the game. At the same time, there was another character, me. And that character also went through a journey, because I didn't trust my grandmother to talk about all the topics like girls or like school or like parents. That's at the beginning of the story. I, however, went through the journey, and at the end of the journey, because my grandmother had made the effort, I trusted her enough to share with her anything about school or girls or any topic.